So from my aspect, this stuff here, we've got to get you in a much better balanced position because the pressure is well on the outside of you, on your heels, and it will move. So you'll notice your legs will move in, the shaft will move in. That's why you'll catch it out of the hosel of the golf club, and it will literally go over here.
Okay. That's what's happening. Yeah.
So and then you'll hit your driver and your fairway metals, and it'll come out the inside of the golf club and then end up over there.
Yep.
So you're just compensating the whole time. So from my aspect, that's got to stay there. I just talked about this to Matt in regards to we're going to move the ball position well further forward.
Yep.
Because that's a long way back in your stance.
Yep.
Okay. And we'll talk about stabilising that body and how it moves. So we don't want the dance move going on there. We don't want your knee outside your ankle.
Yeah,
okay. So if I then press stop, when that's moved and moved laterally quite considerably, so then that changes that contact point with the ground again. Okay. So you've hit a couple of tops or along the ground shots in your lifetime, and you think it's your head, and everyone tells you that it's your head, but it's not.
Okay.
It's because you're moving the low point around. Because if you watch your head, we already know that it goes down quite considerably, huge amounts. So then this distance between here and here separates, and that's why you get the top, because it's pulling the golf club away from the ground, and you hit it along the ground, and of course then you go, well shit, I must have lifted my head again, and my head goes down even further, and it happens even more, and this pulls away even more. So if you have a look at the distance between your arms there and you go back to start, that's clearly not the same. Okay, so we're trying to simplify the motion for you as far as that's concerned. So I'm going to give you a bunch of weird stuff that's going to feel bloody awful, to be honest. But then you've got to go away and practice it, and you'll start to do more work away from the golf course and away from the driving range to then change the pattern when you come back down here again. Okay, does that make sense? So it's really, really important for us to see you set it up properly. Any sort of structure has a stable base. So I just showed Matt. I can show him pretty much anybody as far as that's concerned. Let's see. I'm just going to go through here and have a look and see who we've got. Jung Suk, that'll be pretty good. Now, Jung Suk is a Asian Tour player. One Asian Tour school, extraordinarily good athlete, very, very, very good structurally. So you start to see where their bum is. One in Asia, really good player. Very good ball striker, even within his peers. He's well known for his being a good ball striker. Not tall, but hits it so far, it's ridiculous. And I could put anybody in there. I could put any of my tour players in there, and they'll look very similar because we try to work on that as much as we can. Not a great deal going on, and he's got a long way to go as well. I've only just recently started working with him. But there's just not a great deal that can go wrong with a golf swing like that. And it comes from that stable base. Okay. Ball position obviously was with driver there, but it doesn't matter what we put in there for him. It's going to be exactly the same. So we can put an iron in there and it's going to do exactly the same thing. Okay. So these are the types of things that we've got to get you guys to be a little bit aware of.
It's a smooth motion.
Maybe it's pretty impressive to watch, to be honest.